Okay, I'm about to make this quick. This is going to be about the recent shooting of Micaiah Bryant, and it's going to kind of segue into the recent police killing of, what was the guy's name? Officer Jarrott in New Mexico. Both really are two sides of the same coin, and the thing I wanted to get into today is don't focus on one thing only. Like, don't focus on with the Micaiah Bryant situation. Don't focus on the cop. Don't just focus on that man, because I think he was justified. Honestly, okay, hear me out. Do I think that she deserved to pass or die at that age, 16? Hell no. But who I think should be held accountable are her dumbass pieces of shit parents who sat there and edged the fight on. Her dad kicked the girl's head when she was down. It was a teenager. And overall, they did not even seem to really care when the police arrived and was about to shoot her. Like, what dumbass parents raise your kids to fight and almost take somebody's life? And then she gets shot, and you're only talking about the fact that she was shot. You're not trying to comfort her as she's on the ground in pain, nothing. Her dumbass parents, man. Like, I'm rambling right now because this whole situation is just like too much to even cover in the amount of time that I have. But I'm just like, don't focus on the police officer. There's this narrative going around that all police officers are bad, and that, as soon as they shoot a black person, they're racist. Like, she was only 16. Did he know that she was 16? No. He only saw that she was somebody that was a threat to somebody else's life. She was holding a knife and was about to cut or stab another girl. Told her to drop the knife 5 times. Go watch the full video on this YouTube channel called Police Activity. Unedited, unbiased. Simple as that. Just go watch unedited videos. Don't listen to the propaganda. Don't listen to what the media says about things. They like to cut things out, edit them, and create sound bites and propaganda. Sound bites and propaganda. Like, it just baffles me that people are actually about to riot and protest over this situation. Like, it's just always something to protest or riot about. What y'all should be protesting and rioting about is the system being so corrupt that police officers lack the training to be able to handle somebody with a knife. They get about 6 months of gun fu training, as I like to call it, instead of what they should be training in is martial arts, armed combat, and non-lethal weapons. Like, they learn, Krav Maga, but that's only a couple weeks worth of their training, but they get months and months of gun training. That's who y'all should be mad at, is the system that places these police officers into these situations. I don't think the police officer even wanted to do what he did. He sounded awfully remorseful in the end of the video. If you watch the video, like I said, on Police Activity, it's a YouTube channel, watch the whole video. He did not want to take that girl's life, but there comes a time when everybody must make a choice. There's no time for thinking, heat of the moment. Did he know that she was 16? No, not until the parents said. After that, you can hear in his voice, this guy was clearly remorseful. The cop was not racist, man. Now, one situation I thought was really sad was the Officer Jarrott in New Mexico situation. This was a man, good cop, didn't do anything wrong to the suspect, was just asking questions, being very cordial, being very nice that day. Routine traffic stop, that's what they said. But the official story came out that the police department had set him up, basically, to where they knew that this guy was armed and dangerous and had been to prison multiple times before, and sat up here and sent this unknowing police officer to basically stop him over tinted windows. Next thing you know, this guy gets out with his AR or assault rifle, shoots this officer multiple times, kills him, shoots him in the head before he leaves him on the side of the road dead. Cold blood. Does the media show that? Does the media show that? Does the media ever show when police officers are trying to do their job and being nice to suspects and completely being cordial and not aggressive and not being racist and all this type of stuff and get killed for it? Do they show that? No, they only want to show one side of the story. One side. And this is not me. I'm usually not political. I'm on nobody's side. What I'm saying is y'all need to start focusing. Look in between the lines. Stop thinking in black and white. Don't let these people think for y'all. Think for yourselves. Look at the unedited videos. Don't listen to people on social media because they'll want to have you believe. Like the first thing I heard about this story was some black chick on social media talking about, oh, she didn't have a knife, she didn't do nothing. Don't listen to what they saying. They saying that she had a knife and oh, she charged somebody with a knife and all that. Don't listen to it. She didn't do nothing wrong. She called them because she was being jumped in to help her. And then when you watch the video, she clearly had a knife. She clearly was going for another woman's jugular with a knife and would have stabbed her, even though the officer told her to put the weapon down multiple times. That's why he shot her. It's unfortunate that this girl didn't get a chance to grow. She was only 16. But that's her dumbass fucking pieces of shit parents' fault. Y'all need to go after her parents. That's what y'all need to be talking about. It's not the police officer. It's not. That man was doing his fucking job. Pay attention. What y'all need to be doing is going after the system. Y'all need to be trying to talk about how basically when criminals go to prison, there's no form of rehabilitation. We have the highest recidivism rate in the country, and we mostly have ethnic people, mainly black people in prison. It's another form of slavery. And y'all sitting up here talking about, oh, racism, this, police brutality and all that. Yes, does it happen? Yes, it happens to both races, all races. There's some corrupt officers out there, but I'm saying this officer, don't focus on this officer. It's not him. It's the system. The police need to get non-lethal weapons. They need to get martial arts training, non-lethal ways to detain threats. That's the problem. That's what y'all need to be focusing on. Non-lethal ways to train. Just come on, man. Like, stop with all this racism stuff and playing this card. Like, Black Lives Matter is so toxic, man. And as you can see, I'm black as ever. I do not agree with this. This is not the way. Y'all need to stay focused out here, man. Use your common sense, man. Watch the full unedited video on police activity and you get back to me and tell me. Like, I don't even care how y'all feel, y'all feelings, all that type of stuff. I'm speaking facts and truth right now. I'm being so serious, man. I'm tired of this lack of common sense out here, dog. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all sitting up here, y'all like to go out and play the victim all the time. Like, oh, we're so victimized, police brutality, he killed a 16-year-old, he's so racist, oh, this and that. You try being a police officer and somebody got a weapon and you only got a split second to decide, do I let her stab this girl and the girl's dead? Do I run up and try to take the knife and then I get stabbed and I'm dead? Or do I shoot this girl because this is the only way that I've been trained to protect myself and others and serve the public? What y'all need to be focusing on is blaming police departments and trying to get the proper funding for the right causes, for psychologists, psychiatrists, martial arts training, non-lethal weapons instead of just kill. Because it is unfortunate that people have to die at the end of the day. Everybody should have to have a chance to go home at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it's a matter of life and death. It's the heat of the moment. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself in the officer's shoes. Put yourself in everybody's shoes. Look at the gray area. Don't look at the black and white. Look at it from all perspectives. That's what I'm doing. Yes, it would be sad to lose a 16-year-old daughter. But that would have been somebody else's daughter dead if she would have stabbed that other girl. Yes, she should still be alive. Shoot her in the leg. Adrenaline kicks in. Oh, she still stabs the girl. No, they're trained to aim for center mass, but there should be beanbag guns, rubber bullet guns, some type of mace gun or something like that. Some type of non-lethal form to incapacitate. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to focus on the right things, especially this prison stuff, man. Prison is not even made to rehabilitate people anymore. And that's just the saddest part about it, is that prison has become another form of slavery and another form for states and the government, like the federal government, to get more money and slave labor out of people. That's what y'all need to be focusing on. Focus on that before y'all go out there rioting and say their names and all this stuff. Yes, say their names if you want to, but also say y'all need to update the system. Y'all need to make rehabilitation the #1 goal for prisoners, like every other country on this planet. Every other country has a lower recidivism rate than us. I think we're third, but like per capita, China has less recidivism than we do. That means people going back to prison. For those of y'all that don't know, People going back to prison in this country is at an all-time high. People always go back to prison in this country because guess what? They never learn how to not be criminals in prison. They're only treated like slaves. And there's gang activity in prison that's still advocated for and all this type of stuff. They don't give a fuck. Advocate for that. Advocate for non-lethal ways to detain people. Do some shit about it. Do something about it instead of bitching and moaning and holding up signs and being social media political advocates and social media warriors, social justice warriors and stuff. Like, stop being keyboard warriors. Get the fuck up and do something about it. Make shit happen. We need to start pooling our money together for this shit then. And niggas wonder why we ain't gonna get no type of reparations because we don't fucking deserve it. All we do is bitch and moan and play the victims all the fucking time. And we're just gonna end up giving our money back to the white people anyway. The same white people we claim are so racist, but really, we're the racist ones. Everything's always about race. But then when somebody say that we racist, it's like, oh, you. But who's the one bringing up race all the goddamn time? This had nothing to do with race. This had nothing to do with race. That officer was sincere at the end. He was so sympathetic, bro. Like, stop this bullshit, man. For real. I'm about to be out. Listen, I'm about to go to the East. I'm going to the East, bro. I'm sick of this shit. We can't have nothing in this country. And y'all wonder why. Like, we can't ever have nothing. We can never have nothing, man. I'm just so baffled, bro. I'm so disappointed, bro. Like, sometimes I'm just so disappointed to be black, man. Like, and I love my skin color, I love my family, I love everything, but I just don't like the way we think sometimes. We need to start using our fucking common sense. Use your brain, bro. Don't just always think biased and with your emotions. Like, use your fucking brain. Seriously. But man, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Y'all remember, check out the full unedited video on police activity. Don't listen to what the media says. Don't listen fully to what they're saying. Yeah, listen to some things. They always tell some truth, but it's always some agenda, man. It's always some agenda. And the left is running things right now. BLM is on the left. So you already know they're trying to spread their agenda. They got to get their funding. They got to get their money. Go check out things for yourselves. Go fact check and check sources and stuff. Go check out the full unedited video at Police Activity here on YouTube. Police Activity. They got full unedited videos. Y'all will see what the police have to go through most of the time. And I'm not on nobody's side. Yes, there are corrupt police officers out here, but this is not one of those cases, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, this is not one of those cases. It's a sad case, but it's not. Who need to really get the lashing is they fucking parents, man. Her fucking bitch ass parents adding it on. Who lets their 16-year-old daughter have a knife anyway, trying to kill somebody, and then she gets shot and y'all not even that remorseful. Like, man, this shit is ridiculous. Y'all need to go after her parents. That girl had no proper training, obviously. Like, and it's sad she didn't get the girl, man. But this ain't the way to go, y'all. This ain't it, all right? For real, listen. This ain't it, all right? Peace, much love to y'all. I'm out.